Hi, welcome back to my YouTube tutorials. This is Abian Graphics. Yes, on this particular tutorial, I am just going to guide you on how to add a patterns to clothing or applying pattern designs to cloth using Photoshop. Yes, so with this, there is the image that I wish to use to do this particular tutorial. And as you can see, the lady over here wear white shirts over there. You get that? Yes, so with this, what we need to do first thing is to select only the where you want this particular pattern to be added on. You get that? So we are working on this particular cloth that she's wearing. So to do that, all what you need to do is to pick these tools over here to select only and only the dress over there. You get that? You can use quick selection tool, and then you can easily select only and only part of that particular one. You make sure that you zoom out and then select it very well, so that any part will not be all of the parts will be selected. You get that? Yes, so you take your time, select it very well, and then you make sure that it's selected very well as I did. And if this way is okay, then all what you need to do is to type Ctrl J and then to duplicate it. Then when you duplicate it, you see that only the dress over there will be there for you to see. You get that? Yes. So over there I did it. So what we need to do over there is that it's already selected. This is already selected. What you need to do over there is that this one should be on enough. It should be on, and then this one you can call it main. I just want to have a view of that so that you can understand. So this one is main, and then the next thing again you have to do after this is that you duplicate this main by Ctrl J, and then the next thing you to do is to go to filter, then you come to blur, then you move to Gaussian blur over there, and then Gaussian blur, just try and make it somehow little bit, not bad too much. So I'm just going to use 6. That will be okay for me. And then when 6 I've add this Gaussian blur to it, I'll go and save it by going to file over here, then I'll come to save a copy. I just want a copy of that, and it should be saved as PSD. You get that? So because of that, I'm just going to make a CC, and that will be okay. Then I can save a copy just like that over there. Then the next thing, the one that I have just duplicate, the main copy, I am going to delete it away. I don't need it again. You get that? Yes. So the next thing again I'm going to do over here is to go to file, then come to place a link, and go and look for this particular pattern design that I wish to use, so that it will be very. So I've downloaded this from Pinterest. Yes, as you can see. So I can just decide to move it a little bit so that it will cover the whole part of the cloth that she's wearing over there, just like that. You get that? And then I'll right click and rasterize it. I just want to be I just want the file to be rasterized. You get that? Yes. And the next thing I'm going to do is to right click on this and then do what? And then create a clipping mask in, so that you can see it has create in just like that. And then I'll try and move it a little bit. I just want some kind of design over here. Okay, let me see this way. I think this way is okay for me. You get that? Yes. And the next thing again I'm going to do after creating a clipping mask in, I'll select that particular pattern and then change the blending mode to multiply, and as you can see, automatically it has become what I wanted. I just want all this wrapping this thing to come out, and that will make it so good. So the next thing again I'm going to do is to select that same pattern design, and then go to filter, then I'll come to distort, then I'll go to place a link. You get that? Then when I click on place a link, straight to fit will be checked, and then undefined areas will be repeated edges pixels, and then it's 10 by 10. It's okay. Then I'll click OK. You get that? And the next thing I'm going to do is to look for the copy that I saved, that is CC. So I'll click on that and then open it just like this. Like this. That looks so beautiful. And the next thing I'm going to do to add the texture, or to make the texture come out over there, is to go to FX. Whilst this thing is selected, I'll go to FX, then I'll go to blending options. You get that? Yes. And when that this thing appears just like this, I'll move it a little bit over here so that you can see the effect that is going to come out from here. So over this current layer and under layer, we have to work over the under layer. So under layer over here, the highlight part. This white side is the highlight part. So what I need to do is to hold my alternate and then just separate this thing over here, and then I'll move it a little bit down. I don't want it to be too much. I think this way is okay for me, and this looks so cool. Then I'll click OK over there. You get that? Yes. And as you can see, I've added the pattern to it, and I can either make it look somehow deeper or somehow it shouldn't be so light. Then what I need to do over there is to enter Control J, and then I'll duplicate it. Then what I'll do is to create another clipping mask in, and then I'll reduce the opacity a little bit. Maybe somewhere 60 will be okay for me. Yes. And then this one was somehow brighter, and this one I've added some kind of this thing to it so that it will look so much beautiful. You get that? And then as you can see, this is before and this is after, and this is before and this is after. Let's try and do another one and see whether the same thing will happen. So let's go over again and then pick a different design or a different pattern design over there, just like this. You get that? Yes. So I think this one is okay, and then I'll create a clipping mask in as we do over there. Then I'll rasterize it. Then I'll change the blending mode to what? To multiple, and that looks okay. Then I'll go to filter. Then I'll come to distort. Then I'll go to displacement, and then when everything is okay, then I'll click OK. Then I'll go over and select my CC over there, what I've already saved. Then I'll have it just like that. So cool. And then the next thing I'm going to do is to, when this is selected, then I'll come to FS. Then I'll go to blending mode over there, waiting for my sap this thing to appear, just like that. And then the under layer, I'm just going to reduce it so that the pattern over there will show up very well for me. Yes, I didn't want it to be too much. I think this is okay. Then I can have something like this over there, and I can even decide to do the same thing to it by duplicating it over there, just like that. And then I'll recreate the clipping mask in. Then I can decide to do what? To reduce the opacity a little bit so that it will look so beautiful for me. You get that? And the next thing you can do over there is that you can select this and then type Control U. When you type Control U, this is what will come. You get the hue and saturation over there, and with this hue and saturation, you can decide to change the color by clicking on this colorize this thing, and then you can increase the distance a little bit, okay, and then you can change the color based on how you want it, just to make the design of headdress look so much beautiful. Yes, and you can change so many colors when using this particular distance. You get that? Yes, as you can keep increasing the saturation just to get more color, just to get more brighter and more beautiful colors over there, and you know, just that. And then you can have something like this, and this looks so beautiful. You get that? Yes. And when you close up this one and then you open up this one too, the same thing. You can type Control U and then colorize it again, and then let me have something like this, and then you can increase you can be changing the hue just to get a beautiful color over there that match your design, and it will look so much beautiful. You get that? Yes. So this is how we add a pattern to a dress in Photoshop. Thank you very much for watching. This is ABN Graphics, and have a nice day. Bye bye.